Alright, so this is going to be an unboxing as well as a quick video demo of the car, remote control car from SGILE later in this video. So here's me. I just got this recently and there's some tape that's on the box, so go ahead and use some scissors or use a knife to open the box. And I have this video sped up for this first half of the video here just to make things a little bit quicker. But what I like about this is everything is neatly packaged. We got the instruction book, and the car itself with all the accessories is neatly secured with the cardboard box with some zip ties, right? And actually we'll get there in a second, but here's the manual. So if you need some more instructions on how to use the car, how to use the batteries and all that good stuff, go ahead and refer to the paper instruction manual. There's a lot of good information there. So we take a quicker look, or closer look actually, at the car itself, and everything is secured pretty well. On the bottom we do have some tape there which is securing the USB charge cable as well as an extra pack of 2 batteries, which we'll see in a second here. So inside this plastic bag you have the USB charge cable with a little screwdriver. Screwdriver is used to open up your controller as well as the car itself for the batteries. Inside this rectangular box is 2 extra green batteries, which is awesome. So I highly recommend when you get these batteries to charge them. It takes about 4 to 6 hours for initial charge according to the instructions. You can use your computer with the USB cable, or you can use like a USB wall wart, like an Apple iPod charger, you know, those kind of things, or whatever charger you may have that allows you to charge via USB. So what I'm going to do next is there's a bunch of zip ties all over, so I'm going to go through and cut each of these. Here's this first one I just cut for the remote controller itself. So pretty simple to use. Battery compartment right there on the bottom. Takes 2 AA batteries, and you can use the trigger to go forward, backwards, and then turn the handle to change the orientation for the steering and the wheels. And then there's 4 zip ties that secures each wheel basically to the cardboard box. So I'm just gonna go through with my scissors here and cut them. So just make sure you do it carefully. You don't want to accidentally cut the wheels or cut something else that's part of the car itself. That'd be bad. So once I have the car out, basically what I'm going to do is, not shown in the video, I'm going to add my batteries to both the car and also to the controller. And then we'll showcase this car working outside, which is should be a lot of good times. And from what I've read, the car goes pretty fast, maybe like 11 miles per hour, so not too bad. I think it's a good speed for beginners, for example. And before we conclude this particular clip, I'm just going to put all the accessories back on the desk here so you know exactly what you're getting. And I think it's a pretty cool beginner's toy. So with that said, let's jump straight into the next portion of the video. Okay, so we're going to be doing a quick run. What I did so far was I inserted fresh batteries. So for the car itself, just add the battery pack inside here basically. If you want to adjust the alignment of the front wheels, you could use this adjuster here basically. And here's the remote control. I added 2 AA batteries to the bottom. So in order to sync it, just go ahead and turn this on. It's going to be blinking, right? And then for the car itself, there's the on-off switch, so go ahead and turn it to the on. Okay, and now you can actually have a lot of fun here. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So I'm going to adjust the camera. All right, let's do this. So let's go backwards. So it seems pretty fast with a uncharged battery. The battery takes about 4 to 6 hours using the USB charger. I did not use my computer to charge it, although you can. I use a like a USB plug to do the charging. And it's cool that you have 2 batteries. So if one battery dies after 20-30 minutes of playing, then you can do it again. So that's today's unboxing and review. I do think this is a great remote control car for beginners. My daughter, who's almost 3 years old, she's gonna enjoy this, and especially when she gets a little bit older. So if you're looking for a remote control car that doesn't break your budget, I highly recommend this particular model. Alright, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.